The most impressive natural highlight of the interior of Provence is no doubt this rocky formation in the main tributary of River Verdon. According to some sources, despite being in the heart of Europe, this place was unknown until 1906.
This everything called Verdon Canyon. The huge strait of river which is going directly to artificial lake and surrounded by rocky gorge. Amazing place. And quite popular place for people who prefer alpinism, climbing to the mountains.
In fact, you don't really need to engage in extreme sports to enjoy the landscapes of Verdon, because even if some of the most spectacular views are in places which are not very accessible, there is a popular road full of stops and a premier vantage point atop the deepest section of the gorge.
So high over here. Amazing nature. Limestone plateaus all around. From the Point Sublime in the original natural park Verdon, from this place you get the most incredible view to the canyon. The canyon, 25 kilometers long, and they say that actually this canyon is the most higher in the Europe. Well, actually I have some doubts about that, because I think Tara Canyon in Montenegro is a bit higher. The river Verdon gave name to the canyon, and from French language that means green, probably because it had such a greenish color of water.
To appreciate Verdon from a closer distance, there is a road that takes you from Point Sublime down to the shores of the river. Then you can follow a path called Sentier Martel that goes ahead on a cave inside the mountain. This trail gives access to views of the narrowest sections of the river without having to paddle on a kayak on the wide waters. Here it is only 6 meters wide, and according to some geologists, it formed an underground river before the walls collapsed due to the effect of chemical erosion weakening the rock to create this very deep canyon. Against the white limestone on the sides, the greenish color is even more evident. Actually, the reason why this river is so green is in part due to the bedrock in the surroundings, the pulverized rock from the erosion caused by freezing water and glaciers around its source at Mount Pilat flow in suspensions as fine particles, and it creates this peculiar and characteristic look. The lower part of the canyon is where the artificial lake of Saint Croix is located, and it's mainly used for recreational purposes.
This bridge is the end of the canyon Verdon. Attracts a lot of people to test themselves in climbing and paragliding. And the greenish river of Verdon attracts those people who prefer water sports, for example kayaking, or I'm not sure about swimming, but probably. But it is forbidden to jump from this bridge, it says in the beginning of the page.
The gorge is situated in between the towns of Castellane and Moustier-Saint-Marie, just 30 kilometers before the river Verdon flows into Durance and passes nearby the Luberon.